Now I'm doing the full because I never do that. It's hard for the brain.
Yeah.
Fingers will learn it, and then I don't have to think about it anymore.
But in general, as long as you play around with these five and the major three, it will always sound like a bottleneck player in an open tuning. It also works like if we stay in the key of A. It also works with this triad here.
That's right. How it sounds without.
That's actually
a little bit of Hawaii thing, especially with when I took the boost out. In general, this is not entirely clean, but when I play with the clean channel, this is we're both on clean channel, right?
Yeah.
So in
with
general,
the boost on in my case.
Yeah. I always like to have my clean like it's more like
my clean is also always a crunch. Yeah. Unless I want to record straight up 80s hi-fi funk, I won't have a real clean. It's all. So that's also the clean that I like.
In Finland we call it when you have like an overdrive, which is kind of just enough so you can play the AC/DC riffs.
Exactly.
It's like we call it näkkäri soundi.
That's the Finnish word for this AC/DC kind of crunch.
Maybe
Näkkäri soundi.
Näkkäri. Näkkäri is like I don't know. It's Scandinavian piece of bread that is super dry. It's kind of like crunchy. It's
just as dry as Malcolm Young's guitar sound.
Perhaps. I don't know. I don't know if näkkäri sound would be a right word for AC/DC, but näkkäri is kind of like, to me, it's like overdrive, which is not like sustaining too much. It's kind of like, it's really good for rhythm guitar where if you have rests between the notes, you will get rest and not like, or some weird noises. It's good like a, well, now I have some delay. But it's not a lead tone itself.
Yeah.
But I really like this the clean.
Yeah, the clean sound here on this Black Spirit is actually pretty. You can get a gnarly overdrive out of it, and that's what I like about it. It's more about the voicing of the channel than the amount of gain.
Yeah, the gain that you can, and it always follows your guitar, so you can play the whole gig with just the one tone. And using the whatever the volume and pickups. And
yeah. What I wanted to ask you in terms of like expressive techniques, you do a lot of slickness that's in your playing comes from your distinctive way of playing legato, and that's something I'm kind of the typical bluesy player that picks every note. I do some legato from time to time, but I don't have the fluidity, and that's really something that I would want to learn. So can you like show me a good beginner lick or approach to this kind of legato playing?
Well, I don't know if this is a good one. I probably should have a better one, but it kind of comes. But it's about the bounding of the picked notes that might have a little bit more attack or sometimes maybe more staccato, and then you have the legato sounds that are more sustaining and open, and the when you have notes bounding on and off, it sounds to me it sounds usually more musical, and it's easier for me to control it and get with the rhythm and everything. It seems that I managed to if I'm playing something fast and it involves a little bit of legato, it's easier to make it match the music better. If I'm just picking all the notes,
Yeah,
it's very
yeah,
hard
yeah.
to make, especially when you do like
Yeah.
a run or something. It's very hard to make it sound comfortable with it.
Yeah, smooth,
with the
like,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So, but simple stuff like just the.
I can do that.
Almost. It's just a one. Yeah, but the thing is, so on the second string I pick. Yeah, and so it's damn hard suddenly to explain, but. Yeah, but you have to be you kind of like get the staccato sound of the first note of the second grouping. So no, it's actually not important. Sorry.
Okay.
And it just continues using those pull-offs. It's always kind of like you have the pull-off, then you play the staccato.
The staccato. Okay. So you have a mixture of this.
And I use the same pattern, just continues.
Stand it all over the fretboard.
And so
Like my first attempt.
There I'm just using basically a minor scale, and I'm just starting from basically from the second position. Yeah, and just then I'm returning to the original. Yeah.
That sounds like Mixolydian. It's
It has,
a very
but you can play.
Mixolydian sound.
It's kind of like a Warren DeMartini
Yeah.
Mixolydian thing you hear all over the original Rat records. And I might do a slide there. We might need to do a tablature afterwards.
Yeah, maybe.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you go to like the second highest note. So it's.
God. I have a blackout now. Wait.
Actually, yeah. So I showed
Yeah, I asked for a beginner lick, and that's what I get. Thank you, Mika, for embarrassing me.
Sorry, I came all the way to Germany to do
Yeah.
this trick, of course, to embarrass all the German guitar players.
You
that's
successfully managed that.
That's what Finnish guitar players like to do. No, but it's something that if you have it, it's everybody knows when you learn something new that kind of it's not. What
It's
you
always
used to.
awkward, and if you learn it, and if you have to learn it while the camera is pointed at you, it doesn't make it better.
Yeah. So, but it's everything for the fluid sound. I think it's it's about combining the legato and picked.
Yeah.
That's it. So
Yeah.
and slides and I don't know.
Because at the end of the day, I think even though we have totally different styles, I think at the end of the day we both want to have like a slick and fluid sound, and that's what these techniques, be it the whammy bar stuff or the legato stuff.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. Just make it sound like a constant flow of music.
And the fact is that the same picking pattern and how it's the same melodic pattern that I'm using, just different notes.
Yeah.
Once you learn something good like that pattern, you can just change a few notes and you can create new music with that.
Yeah.
A little bit variation with the repeating few notes there, and it's endless music you can come up and always fit it with the new tracks.
But the bad thing is, the one thing that's not endless, unfortunately, is our time in this video studio. There are like 10 people waiting for us to stop, so...
Get it done already!
Okay, we gotta stop. Thank you very much for showing me the stuff, and I will watch the video and practice.
Hey, thank you for showing me the stuff. I was supposed to ask you to show me stuff.
Oh, I think we both did.
Yes,
so.
we did. Yes. So thank you, and that's Michael Wagner.
And this is Mika Tyyskä.
Humble Things. Wax on.